Welcome back to Business Line. Every week, we introduce you to entrepreneurs, CEOs, and inspiring leaders who brought about great change in their organizations. Join Pranav Bakshi this week in conversation with the Managing Director of Hindustan Motors.
Joining us today is Mr. Ravi Santhanam, Managing Director of Hindustan Motors. Welcome, sir. You know, Hindustan Motors per se is associated with Ambassador being the lead model in this case, used by the Indian government, used by Indian Army. What do you think is that perception of Hindustan Motors?
I think Ambassador is an exceptionally strong brand. And like you rightly said, it's associated with the Indian milieu in many ways. So Ambassador and Hindustan Motors would be seen very closely together, I guess at least for another generation, so to say. Mitsubishi is a standalone brand by itself. It's a brand with its own character.
So turning to the other side, you know, Mitsubishi, when we talk about, you recently sort of have launched some SUVs. It's about a year that you launched Outlander, there's Montero, there is Pajero, obviously is a well-known brand name in the SUV segment. Have they sort of helped you in the sense to raise your sales? And also in terms of the SUV market is actually heating up. You've got new SUVs and upgrades coming into the market and that exactly at that particular price band. So how do you think that this SUV market will actually grow?
Actually, both your observations are correct. What happens in any product category is, in any market is, product categories emerge and they start fragmenting. And as prosperity levels go up, the need for products which are different and which offer unique proposition goes up. And I think that is where your observation that the SUV market's heating up and many new things are happening is so valid. Typically, when a new category begins to grow, there will be a lot of entrants. But also the fact that a lot of entrants are coming in helps the category expand. So each feeds into the other. So that's very much happening in the premium SUV.
When do we see the Evolution 10 or the Evo 10? And what is the price it's going to come at?
Evo 10, you will see it soon enough. As far as the price goes, I think in 6 months' time, we should be able to share the price and the details. But the Evo 10 that comes to you would be a completely built-up unit. Therefore, it would pay all the taxes that you pay for a CBU, and therefore, it would be pricey. But the Evo 10 that's being planned here is the high end. It comes with the enormously powerful engine. And it will come with SST, the extremely sporty transmission.
So last year your sales dropped by 10%. You saw a 40 crore loss on your books. This year, what is the sales projections that you have in mind?
First is the high end of the car business is still on recovery mode. Unlike the popular end of the car business, which is on a zoom mode is the way I would put it. That end of the cars have really grown dramatically in the last 4 months. The high end is still on recovery mode. Two, when foreign exchange rates turn adverse, our CBU sales, which are typically high-value sales, we've simply had to cut back because at certain foreign exchange rates, the pricing becomes very difficult. So that's also had an impact. So I think over the next few months, as the economy continues to recover, we will begin to see good times come back again.
You have a plant next to Chennai. During recession, did that plant get affected?
See, let's get this clear. When your consumers get affected, you have to get affected. You will get affected because business is really meeting customer requirements. And when customer requirement falls, you get affected. And I think that's the reality and that's how it will always be. Similarly, when your customers flourish, you also flourish with your customers. So that's I guess that's probably true for all businesses.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Ravi Santhanam. It was a pleasure to sort of meet you on the channel, and we look forward to meeting you again on the
Pleasure
channel.
was mine too. Thank you.
Thanks, Pranav. And now it's time to find inspiration from another person who's all of 20 years of age but is ready to put her money where her mouth is. Actor Sandhya for you. Sandhya started earning when she was barely out of school. That's when she got a chance to act in the critically acclaimed film Kadal. She has used the head start wisely and has been investing her money ever since.
Money can also be my friend because I need it for all the fun I'm having right now, for anything at all. Say if I'm going out or if I'm having some kind of a vacation or anything that I could think of, I need money. So I would always say money is my friend. I really love to invest money in the land. I love lands, so I have this major obsession towards buying lands,
Thanks for watching Business Line. You can catch our show on YouTube or log on to our website, that's www.ndtv-hindu.com, and click on Business Line. See you again next week.